Welcome to my channel. My name is Rose, and today is my first day of launching my beauty channel. And I hope everyone will like what's gonna happen, my videos, and all that jazz. I'm a little bit nervous, so just be patient with me. So, my channel will be talking about how to start a home-based beauty salon. So just a little bit about me. I am a beauty and massage therapist. I've been qualified since 2008 and I've been practicing ever since. I've done loads of different jobs. So I work in spas before, I work in salons before, I had a studio before on the high street, and now I have my own salon at home. So I have a room set up in my house, and that is my salon. So my videos will be talking about how you can start from scratch. If you've got a spare room at home, if you've got like a outside space, like you've got a shed in a nice garden and you want to turn it into a beauty room. So if you're a beauty therapist, if you're even thinking of getting a qualification or a skill, I will be talking about how you can do all of that from scratch. So, as I told you before, I just explained a little bit about myself. I am originally from the Caribbean, but I live in London in the United Kingdom. And so I will be giving experience I'll be talking about my experiences. I studied in London. So whenever I explain to you about qualifications and all this and what you need to do, you just need to remember that you need to adapt what I'm saying to wherever you are in the world. So if you're living in the Caribbean, if you live in Africa, United States, you need to just check with the relevant authority there. So that's all that. So let's get into my first video. So I've got my notebook here because, as I told you, it's my first day. So the first thing I want to discuss when you're on your new venture or your new career, starting your home business or your home beauty salon, um, you will be thinking about getting qualified. So you will be thinking you needed a certificate before you even get up to think, oh, I've got a spare room. Why not go and do massage or beauty treatments and all of that jazz? You need to make sure you get qualified. You need to make sure you have a qualification, because when the customer is lying on this bed, my laptop is on my massage bed right now. I'm videoing you from my beauty room. When the customer is lying on the bed and they're asking you, number one, they're asking you questions, you need to be able to answer those questions. Also, you need to be able to know where you're touching, what you're touching, where to avoid, and all of that jazz. So, the first thing you want to think about before you go to embark on the excitement of getting your own beauty room in your own home is you need to have a qualification. So where I studied in London, there are loads of different awarding body. So when you're thinking of, oh, I want to go to get qualified, you'll be asking yourself questions such as like, who is the awarding body that's going to give me my certificate when I finish, and what will I be able to do with that certificate? Will I be able to get like good jobs, and is the awarding body a reputable awarding body, and all of those questions. You'll also be thinking about the college that you want to go. So there are, for listeners and viewers in the UK, you've got loads of different awarding bodies. So my awarding body that gave me my qualification is called VTCT. So VTCT is an international awarding body. So I can use this qualification wherever I go in the world except in America. So that's one of the other good things with doing a beauty course. Even if you want my videos will be about having a home salon, but that course will also give you the freedom. So later on, your circumstances might change and you might decide, oh, I want to travel, but when I'm traveling, maybe I want to do a little work on the side or something, or I want to go on a cruise ship, I want to work on a cruise ship later on or something. You never know, your circumstances might change and you might get bored of having your home salon, or you might give your home salon a break and you want to travel. So that's when your qualification comes into play. Um, so yeah, do I want to can I use my qualification abroad basically? So the VCTC, you can use it everywhere in the world except America. You've also got awarding body NVQ. NVQ is a national recognized qualification in the UK. So it can only be used here. Um, Obviously, in your country, if you're watching from a different region of the world, you will have your national recognized qualification. So you can look into that. The national recognized qualification, you cannot use it anywhere apart from that country. You also have some awarding body called SIPTAC. So SIPTAC is a little bit above NVQ, a little bit above VTCT, but it can be used the same way. Then you also have CIDESCO. CIDESCO is the top and number one awarding body in the world for beauty and massage qualifications. This awarding body, you can use it anywhere in the world, including America. It is also a very, very expensive course. So if you decide, when I'm studying, I want to do my course and I want to get qualified and my certificates to be CIDESCO, then you will be looking at paying a lot of money for that qualification. So yeah, those are the four most important ones. I'm sure in other areas or other regions you might have more. There could be more awarding body in the UK. I think there's another one called BTEC, and I'm sure there's loads of other ones, but I'm not going to go through every single awarding body. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to explain. Then, the next thing you want to think about, apart from qualification, you want to be thinking about the college that you're going to be going to. The college plays a very important part when you're deciding on getting your qualification and studying at beauty college, because as we all know, apart from beauty, anything that you're studying, any subject, any career path that you decide to take, your college plays somewhat an important part in you gaining employment or all of these things. Employers or businesses or companies, they look on your CV, they look at the college that you go to. I give you an example. When I was studying as a beauty therapist, my level two, um, I got a job before I actually finished my level two. So I put out an advert that I'm studying as a beauty therapist and I'm looking for a job to give me experience. And that employer contacted me. And apart from my skills, one of the things that the employer told me why they contacted me was because of the college that I went to. So the college plays a very important part. Um, there's two routes that you can go down if you're in the UK. I'm sure you will research the routes that you can go down in your regions, but this is, I think, it's a little bit universal. So in UK, you've got like government colleges, you also have private colleges. So you will determine, do I want to go to a government college and do I want to go to a private college? And that also determine on your finance. So the government college normally pays for the course or gives some financial help towards the course. But the majority of the student that goes to the government college are a little bit younger. So they're like 18, 19, in their teens. And the government college is normally on a more full-time basis. The private college, obviously, there's no help from the government. You have to pay all your fees and everything for the course, and you can choose if you want that part time or if you want that full time. In my case, I decided to do private because I was a mature student and I was very serious on changing my career, and I felt at the time that the private college was where I wanted because the college that I went to is considered one of the best colleges in the United Kingdom. So I wanted that on my CV that I went to that college. So I decided to pay the money to go to that college. And I did that part time because I was mature and I was working as well. So I could not afford to go to a college that was full time. So that is one of the things you'll be thinking about. What is your circumstance? If you're in your teen, like you're a young 18, 16, 17, 19-year-old boy or girl, and you want to embark on this exciting new venture, then I would say, yeah, if you do not have any expense, you can go to a government college because number one, you get help in paying for your course and you have the time to do full time. If you're a mature person and you do not have, like in my case, I did not have like I had to support myself, so I could not afford to study full time. But if you're mature and you do not have financial worry, and you said, you know what, I don't want to spend so much money. By all means, you can go to a government college. It is just a personal preference, so I chose to go to the private college. Yeah. So those are the two things that you should consider first before you embark on opening your beautiful home-based salon. The reason I decided to start putting videos like this is because as a beauty therapist, I've been a beauty therapist for a while now, and over 10 years. And I saw when I go for treatments and stuff, I like the more one-to-one interaction. I like to feel that it's all about me when I go for like a massage or this, and I like to pass that on to my clients. As I said earlier, I have loads of experience working in so many different environments, and so I decided that for my way of life, it gives me the freedom so I can go get up and go to the gym in the morning. I can meet my friends in between client. It gives me a more balanced work life. So that was why I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna work from home. And also I felt it pays better because I was working, when you're working for someone full time, you're working like 10 until 7, 11 until 8. And for instance, you can charge like £60 an hour for a massage treatment, but you are only getting the national minimum wage. So you are giving your skill to an employer and getting paid very little and working extremely hard because as a beauty and massage therapist, it's a very nice job, but it can be also very challenging on your body. So all of those things you need to think about, and so that's the reason I chose to do a home-based salon. The other reason was that people now, a lot of people are working from home at the moment. There's a pandemic at the moment, there's a lockdown everywhere, and people mindset have changed. People are researching and thinking, what can I do from home? How can I have an income coming from home? And it could be very easy for me to just do a makeup tutorial or how to do a facial or how to do waxing, and that's amazing, and loads of young entrepreneurs are doing that. But I just thought, okay, let me just do something a bit different. Of course, at some point in the future I might do a tutorial on a makeup, like a glamour or day or whatever makeup, or I might do a tutorial on a facial or a waxing. But I just thought, why not do videos and to show people or advise people or educate people of how they can set up their own beauty salon from their house, from their flats, from their garden if they have like a massive shed. It doesn't really take a lot of things. It's just a bit of determination. And as I said earlier, the first thing, once you get qualified, you are on your way. I would not advise anyone that is thinking about having a home based salon to do that without a qualification, because if you touch someone, if you hurt someone, if you haven't given the proper aftercare advice to someone, first of all, it would be very difficult to find any insurance that will insure you without a qualification. And having a home based salon, if you want to do it properly, or being a massage therapist, I wouldn't advise anyone to work without insurance. So you really need to have a qualification or get qualified before you do anything. So this is just one of my qualification here. As you see, it's VTCT, and that's just my international certificate in Swedish. But I've got so many other certificates all around. As you can see up there, I've got loads of certificates on the wall and some behind as well. Turn my camera a little bit, some on the wall there. So lots of qualifications all over the place, and I put them up. So that's another thing. When you have your beauty salon and you're qualified, you want to put it everywhere. So the minute someone books you or your customer come, loads of question is already being eliminated because they can see that you're qualified. That answers a lot of their question already. That put them at ease already. So it's good to do that. That I wouldn't advise anyone to have a salon or a home-based salon without getting any qualification. So yeah, those were the two things: a certificate and getting qualified, and thinking about the college that you want to go to. Um, in my next video, I'll be talking about once you get qualified, once you've gone to that college that you chose, um, what insurance, how do you go about getting the right insurance for you, and all of that. It just depends on what treatments you're going to be offering. Are you just a massage therapist, or are you a beauty and massage therapist? What did you just decide to do just one course and just specialize in that? Did you just decide to do a facial course and now you're a facialist? Or you just decide to do a waxing course and you're only doing waxing? Or you just decide to do a nail course and you're a nail technician? Or you just decide to do a massage course in one massage technique and that's what you're doing? So it just depends on all of those things. In my case, I am a beauty and massage. So under that qualification, I have loads of different techniques. So I can do facials, waxing, manicure, pedicure, 4 different techniques of massages, but I chose to do the whole shebang. But loads of people doesn't have to do the whole shebang. So all of those things plays into when you now going to seek insurance. So that is what I'll be talking about in my next video. Okay guys, so that's all for today. If you like my video, please like, share and comment, and also please subscribe to my video. As I said to you, this is my first time ever of putting anything online, and please feel free to leave your comments down below. If you've got any question, feel free to ask. I am also a beauty consultant, so if you need like any guidance or help apart from what I give on my channel, you can contact me down in the comments and I will get back to you. So that's all for today guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.